There once was a soldier at the end of World War II sitting in a jail. He was being tortured and abused, and he was just waiting for his time to come to die. One night, someone snuck into the cell and threw a package at him. He tore open the package, found a loaf of bread, started eating it. Inside the loaf of bread, he found a box of matches and just one piece of paper. He lit the match, lighting up the dark cell, and on the piece of paper were the words couragio, courage. He never knew who gave him that package, but that message was enough to let him have the strength to fight until the end of the war and survive. Lubavitch Rebbe, when talking about the lighting of the candles, explains three differences between the lighting of the menorah in the Beis Hamikdash and the lighting of the menorah we do for Hanukkah. Number one, the lighting of the menorah was done in the ulam, right? Which is in a place with plenty of light. Whereas we purposely light the Hanukkah candles outside, right? Mechutz l'chatzer, mechutz l'petzach habayit. Two, the lighting that was done in the times of the Beis Hamikdash was a kavua number. It was always set at 7. Whereas by Hanukkah, we start from 1 and go up each night. And lastly, the lighting done in the Beis Hamikdash was done during the day. At time we don't even need the light. Whereas the lighting we do on Hanukkah is purposely done right when it gets dark. So therefore, the light's actually lighting up the darkness. The Lubavitch Rebbe explains that really there was a reason why we have these two differences of lighting. At the times of the Beis Hamikdash, there was peace, tranquility. Everything's going well. We don't need our light to be a physical light. We light because that's the commandment, that's what we do. Whereas in the times of Hanukkah, we're in a time of darkness. Maybe physical darkness and oppression, possibly spiritually darkness as well. Therefore we need to do that light. And we light it outside, and we wait till it's dark. And we add a little bit each time. Because we're showing that we have the ability to add a little bit of lightness, even when the times are as dark as they can be. The message from the previous story, and the message from the Dvar of Lubavitch Rebbe are obvious. We are right now in a time of darkness. With anti-Semitism, and there's a lot of physical darkness. The spiritual darkness in the time of the intermarriage and Jews being lost in this world. It is now time to bring a little bit of light back into the world. So when we light our Hanukkah candles, we have to remember this message. We're not just lighting a candle and doing something random. We're bringing a little bit of spiritual light into this world. And we should do more than that. We should take upon ourselves this Hanukkah to do one extra thing. Maybe each day, maybe just for now. Whether it is smiling at someone in the street, whether it's inviting someone over for Shabbos and not so religious, whether it's a little bit of extra learning, doing one thing to help bring a little more light into the darkness. Lubavitch Rebbe also adds, why is it that we start with 1 to 8 and not just 8 candles? Light all 8 each night. What's the problem? He says it's because you want to start with something small and you build up. It's not easy to bring light into the world. And you don't start from 8. You start from 1. And then you go to 2. And then 3. And little by little, you build yourself up. And that's the same thing with anything we're going to do. If we want to make a change in the world, we want to bring light back to the darkness, it starts with one thing. May we all be matzliach to bring that one thing into the world and bring Mashiach from Herav Yameinu. Amen.